Yo, what up? Right. So, break it down for you. I'm a Christian. I am. I ain't ashamed to say it. It's not something that you know what I mean, necessarily like well, I ain't gonna say. What I'm gonna say is, I came up, like, when I came up, my cousin grandmother used to always come get us every Sunday and take us to Bible study, and then we used to go to church. They used to give us like juice and crackers or like some type of little snack while we was sitting there. So I ain't mind going. After my juice and my crackers used to be gone, I used to go to sleep because it used to be boring. Like as a kid, you don't know what they talking about in church, but you know what I mean. You there, you can't go nowhere. But only thing you can do is sit there, and you can't help but go to sleep if you sitting right there and it's something that's not interesting to you. And the only thing you hear is your people just keep on tapping you, waking you up. Get up, keep tapping you, waking you up. So that was my experience, but I stayed in there. I always went. I always went to the Bible study. I always paid attention. You know what I mean? If old people was paying attention or not, I think it was like an hour or like a 30-minute or joint. It probably was like 45 minutes, and then they gave us like 15 minutes for a snack and juice and shit like that. But yeah, I stayed in church when I was young, and when she wasn't coming to get us, we was living on Fayette, and we used to go with Mr. Ray, uh, my cousin Gussie father. Feel what I'm saying? Shouts out to Gussie. What's up, boy? If you ever see this. But yeah, we used to go to church with Mr. Ray. We used to go to, damn, I forgot the name of it, but Zion. I think it was called Mount Zion or something like that. We used to go with him to church on, I think it was like Preston and Wilcox or something. That's the church we used to go to. And with Miss Anderson, we used to go to the church on, it was my cousin grandmother. Shouts out to Miss Anderson, yo. She was a sweet, yo. She's a sweet lady, yo. I love Miss Anderson, yo. We used to go to church at Israel, and that was on like Preston and fucking Chester or some shit like that. And I used to like going with Miss Anderson. Miss Anderson was cool. She was fun. She made it fun. You know what I mean? She used to teach the Bible study, the Sunday school class. You know, sometimes, you know what I mean? Sometimes they have us standing, like one of us that was attending, they had one of us teaching it. But it was a fun experience. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't mind going. You feel what I'm saying? It was times that I used to go to church that I just didn't like going. I ain't like the atmosphere. I ain't like the environment. When I used to go with my mother, I used to go with my mother too, because she used to go to one of the big churches over west by Emerson. I forget the name of it. Sinai Shiloh, some shit. Mount Sinai, I think that's the name it is. Yeah, we used to go over there, but we used to go over there because lady used to pick me up and take me to school in the morning, recommended her. My mother best friend for real, and I love her too. I love her. I ain't gonna say her name. I don't need motherfuckers getting too deep into my contacts. But shouts out to her. Love her to death. She used to buy me Twisted Donuts every morning. Every morning on my way to school, yo, became addicted to them Twisted. Boy, I still eat them to this day. That's funny. But yeah, certain times I didn't like going to church, but alright, it became a time when I started going again. I started going with my grandmother and my aunt, right? I'm gonna wrap this video up in a minute, but I'm gonna get to the main point. Right. The main point is God been following me forever. And if you look at your life, it's probably the same way, but you probably ain't paying attention to it. God been following me forever, since a kid. Now, when I was going to church with Miss Anderson, I got a new birthday. New birthday. Called my birthday in Christ, that's what she called it. And it was the day that I got, I guess, it wasn't baptized, but the day I got saved. The day I accepted Jesus Christ into my heart. That's what they explained to me. And they said this little prayer over me, and they talked to Jesus. and they asked me that I agree with everything they said, and I did. I was a kid, and I still understood that shit. I was like, yeah, I agree. You ain't saying nothing bad or that's going against me. Yeah, I accept Jesus. Shit, if he here to save me, yeah, if all I gotta do is say, yeah, I accept for him to save me, yeah, oh, you motherfucking right, I'm gonna accept me. You motherfucking right, I'm gonna let him save me. So since then, like I say, God been on my side. He been with me, and it just took for me to get older and to go through a little bit more different type of experiences to understand how everything worked. And it's still coming together. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of it has already came together for me, and it's overwhelming. I'm telling you that. I don't want to say it's overwhelming in a bad way, but it definitely. You talking about fast life. If you think, like they say, what they say is, it's not on your time, it's on God's time. God comes on His time, not when you want Him. You feel what I'm saying, right? So it's like the perception like you gotta wait for Him, but yo, my life is faster than a drug dealer's life, for real. Like shit is moving so fast, it's crazy, it's ridiculous. Like it's getting hard to keep up. You feel what I'm saying? It's making me more humble. I'm starting to understand that even though I think I'm getting a lot, I'm still only getting just a portion of the rainbow. A portion of it. You feel what? A partition. You know what I mean? I'm just getting a piece of it. So I want, like, that's why starting to make videos, because I want to be some type of encouragement to people. Because it's not hard, especially when you like trying to sacrifice your life to God. You really trying to give it over to Him, and you see what's going on, and you know it's hard, but now you understanding that you still got to do some shit that might go against God, and He might be mad at you, but fuck, He ain't down here living. You know what I mean? I understand all those emotions because I've been through it, but I don't know. The best advice I can give is just stick in there. You know what I mean? Read what He say, read what the word say, and understand it, and stick by it. And like, you might not see blessings immediately, and that's the thing about it. See, He want to touch your faith, He or she or whatever God is, and want to touch your faith. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta give something, and the thing that you gotta give is time. You feel what I'm saying? If you could put time in at a job, then you can easily put time in for God. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get too religious or trying to be no preacher. What I'm saying is like, this shit got my life off the motherfucking charts. You feel what I'm saying? And for the good, and it's some negative that's coming too, but you know what I mean? The battle with that shit be exhilarating. You understand what I'm saying? The thought of going in the battle with that shit and being and preparing for the next one, oh man, it's like, it's a feeling like you can't get when you ain't like, I'm living. You can't get this feeling if you ain't living. So that's the only way you can be living is if you're dealing with God. You feel what I'm saying? So all of it trickles back down. And when I say God, I mean God. I mean, there's a living being out there. There's no face. You can't put a face or a body or nothing next to it. But it's a living entity that have your best interest, that created all this. He got a son. He got His son for you. He created that son to be able to keep this shit going. You feel what I'm saying? The sun is the fuel. It fuels itself, but it fuels us too. So we need to take all of these things into consideration when we just moseying along. You know what I mean? Day to day in our life, like ain't nothing. It's a bigger picture. It's a higher power, and we gotta wake up to the higher power. But it first start with us. We gotta look into ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? We gotta understand who God is. We gotta understand who God created and why He created who. You feel me? So I'm just a messenger. You know what I mean? Don't shoot me. You know what I mean? You can leave all your negative comments. You can leave your positive comments too, because I tend to think on the positive side of the spectrum. But all comments are welcome. You know what I mean? Not necessarily saying I'm responding to anything that's negative, but you're welcome to leave it. You know what I mean? We got freedom of speech. I got freedom of speech. And whenever YouTube get too busy that they can't tolerate free speech no more, then we can go right over to DTube. You feel what I'm saying? We can go to websites like minds.com, or we can go to websites like vid.me. You know what I mean? We can go to gab.ai. Gab is like going to be, that's like the next Twitter. So These are all other alternatives. It's time to get off Facebook and YouTube because they're not letting people like me say what I want to say. And when I say it, they want to take my videos down. So, you know what I mean? That's just a little piece of meat to chew on while you know what I mean, going through your day-to-day cycle. And you can keep in contact with me. I'm on the witnet.com. So, if you can make it over there and you can check out my articles or whatever and you can share all of it, you ain't going to get nothing but positivity out of me. I mean, you might get, because I'm human, you understand what I'm saying? I ain't going to say like I'm going to be 100% positive because sometimes the negative shit is what makes the day. You feel what I'm saying? We need that balance. Sometimes you need the negative energy, the negative fuel to propel you on to the next level of positivity. You understand what I'm saying? But overall, it's about moving forward, baby. And you can only do that with the positivity in God. You know what I'm saying? So I just connect the dots for you. It's the witnet.com. I'm the secret. See.